My name is Tyler Humphrey. I'm 38 years old, and I'm from Rolla, Missouri, in the southern part of Missouri. My journey began a long time ago. I came out of the womb addicted, and I fought all those things that an addicted child would fight most of its life, bringing on insecurities and just made you walk with your head down because you're not as smart. You deal with speech impediments. You just deal with things that bring forth things in your life that cause you to look down. And when I was about 13, my dad, who was an addict, used with me for the first time, and it started a ongoing pursuit of me trying to chase my dad and to get affirmation from him. And in that, by the age of 15, I was a full-blown user. I drank or used daily, and then by 16, I had multiple DWIs, arrested, had already gone to my first teen challenge, was a frequent meth user. By 15 and 16, it was all the time. That's how I dealt with everything. And then by the time I was 19, I had been in and out of jail treatments. So it was a very early age that it started for me. So really I knew when I first started, the first time that I went to Teen Challenge at 16, that it had gone too far, but I didn't know the consequences and the cost that it was gonna make me pay. I knew that there was a problem inside my heart at that point. I didn't realize that it was gonna take years of my life in prison and from family and losing children and wives and families. And but this time what drew me here to Heartland, I spent my 37th birthday completely alone, and I had to watch from a camera my daughter's first birthday. And for the first time in my life, all hope was gone. And I decided in my heart and in my mind that the only thing that I was willing left to chance was suicide. And I couldn't take another day of this, enduring this thing that I had called life. And I wasn't gonna stick another needle in my arm, and I wasn't gonna let myself or my family down again, and I didn't know how to stop. And I had cried out to the Lord. I had cried out for every kind of help there was. And so on December 7th of 2022, I put a pull-up bar in my door frame, and I marked the holes out of my belt, and I wrapped the belt and my neck around that pull-up bar, and I kicked the chair out. The Lord sent an angel in that room that night and rescued me. And when I woke up on the floor, I knew that there was nothing left to do but surrender my life fully to Jesus. And I cried out to him, and I came crawling to Heartland that day. I packed up everything in my blazer, and I went running to J.C. Morgan's house, and I begged this place for help. And something changed in me that day. And so that's how I'd known it had gone too far. I had given up on life itself. So growing up the way I grew up, I had left home by the age of 15 because of, dad issues and mother issues. And so I had to figure things out my whole life. I had to learn from people who were drug addicts and drug dealers. And so what brought the biggest change is completely surrendering my life to my group leader and learning to trust human beings. I spent a whole life running from people and any intimacy, and giving my life over to another man and trusting he knew what was best, right, and good for my life, and then walking through that. And it's brought change into my life that I can't even speak on. I trust human beings. I trust Richard Heitman with my whole heart, and I'm free today. I'm free to laugh and joke and not be bound up by hurts and the things that have happened in this life. And it was just simply by surrendering my rights to the Lord and trusting another man with my life. Being that there wasn't a single relationship that was healthy in my life prior to this graduation, Any relationship I had was always damaged or hindered by the lack of trust I had for people or anything. And the kind of addict I was, it was always destroyed by my addiction at some point. I had lost my wife, my year-old daughter, 2 sons that I had no relationship with that are older, and my 12 and 7-year-old daughter. I lost them all. And today, the Lord has brought them back. And today I'm free to be a dad, and I'm free to be a husband, and I'm free to be a child of God. So looking forward to the future is what takes my every thought. I can't wait to be a husband and support my wife. I can't wait to be a dad and lead my children to the presence of the Lord. And a year ago, there's no way that I even had the ability to lead or guide or love them. They were taken completely out of my life. So I'm thankful for the future that I get to have with them. If I can say anything to you at all, at age 38, I've been through hell and back. I've tasted the bottom of every bottle. I've been let down over and over. Hold on. Just hold on, because there's hope on the other side of it. I know that when you've walked this road, and no matter where they put you, whether it's prison or another treatment or another hospital stay for 4 days, you come out and your body's healthy and your mind's straight, and you think your family's gonna love you again, and it's just all lost over and over and over again. And you know in your heart the whole time that nothing's changed. You still desire and you still long for a cigarette. You still long to get high because of all the confusion. Well, I sit here today, I'm free. For 363 days, I haven't had a desire to smoke a cigarette. I haven't thought about methamphetamines or opiates. I lie in bed at night and I think about being a daddy. I lie awake at night and I think about being a son of God, and I think about being free. I'm truly free today. And so if you can hear anything, just don't let go and hold on. There is hope and there is a new life. If you're desperate enough, just grab a hold of it and don't let go.